All right, so in this section of the training, we're gonna start transitioning over to how to structure, how to create the right offer. If you look at this business, like when all said and done, it's all about creating and making offers. The people who make the best offers make the most amount of money, and a big part is understanding how to create offers and how to do it well and how to do it quickly. And so I want to spend some time kind of going into some of the strategy behind that and making sure you're doing it correctly, because most people actually do it wrong. And I always did it wrong as well until I started understanding some really core fundamental things. In fact, looking back on just the hundreds of different offers I'd created over the last decade or so, there's a very interesting common thread between the ones that are successful and the ones that aren't. And the first time I kind of understood this, I started looking at it, I was like, oh, this is so interesting. And if you read the Expert Secrets book, I talk about how to build a mass movement. We talk about 3 different things. There's one, which is building up the attractive character, the charismatic leader. Number 2 is the future-based cause. And the third one is a new opportunity. And that's what I want to talk about now, is creating a new opportunity for people. Now, to understand what a new opportunity is, the first thing you got to think about is the opposite of that. Like, what's the opposite of a new opportunity? And the opposite is what we call an improvement offer. And the majority of people out there are creating improvement offers. Improvement offers, how to make somebody better or smarter or faster or smarter or whatever those things are. Usually there's an ER tied to an improvement offer. And if you think about, like, an improvement offer, by definition, is putting you into a red ocean. Like, there's a whole bunch of people teaching this. I'm gonna teach you how to do it better, how to do it faster, how to do it smarter. And you can make money in that. There are people who have made their entire careers on improvement offers, but it's much, much harder. I'm always looking at, how do I structure things differently to give us the biggest increase and make things the easiest? And so a couple of things to think about with an improvement offer. If somebody is going to say, yes, I want to buy your improvement offer, the first thing you have to understand is that by them saying I want to become better, they have to admit to you and to themselves that they're not any good right now. And that's a hard thing for people to admit, like, yeah, like, I'm not very good at this. You're right, I do need to try to become better. Okay, and that's a hard sell. You have to get them to admit that they're bad if you can get them to give you money to make them better. So that's one thing you have against yourself. The next thing is, think about is, like, if someone is trying to become better, like, usually you're not the first thing that they've tried. They've tried thing after thing after thing after thing. So they have all this memory of all the mistakes they made in the past, all their poor bad decisions, all their times and you have to, like, basically sell through that, which is really, really hard again. Okay. The other thing to kind of think through is that if you look at most people, they have desires, but they're not ambitious, right? I would say, I would guess maybe 1 or 2% of the entire population are people who are ambitious. Ambitious people, they want to become better, stronger, smarter, faster, right? Most people have desires, but they don't have ambition. And so if you're selling to an ambitious audience, it means 98 or 99% of the entire world, you're discounting the second you make that offer, which is hard. Now you're only selling to 1% of the population, 2% of the population is all you're getting when you're selling an improvement offer. So those are some of the things you got to think through when you're presenting an improvement offer. Now, the opposite of that is a new opportunity. A new opportunity is something that you're not selling them through the pain of all their past experience. You're saying, look, all the stuff you tried in the past is horrible, and I'm not going to help you become better, smarter. Like, we're going to create a whole new opportunity. This is a new thing, and people love new opportunities for a lot of reasons. One is that it's exciting, it's new. Like, that's why if you look at any network marketing company, right, what do they always lead with? It's like this new opportunity, like, oh, this is this new thing, it's ground floor opportunity, it's breaking, like, it's groundbreaking, it's, you get in first, like all these things. People love new opportunities because they can share it, they can be the first to share it. That's why videos go viral, right? People see a funny video or whatever that is, and the first thing they want to do is they want to share it with people because they're like, oh, this is awesome, and I want to be the first person to share. So new opportunities, people, they're very shareable, they're exciting, they don't think about all their poor past decisions. You're kind of negating all those, like, look, you tried other stuff, it's not your fault, this is this new opportunity, it's way better, and they don't have to, like, relive all these things. They don't have to, like, admit to themselves that they failed. And so when you understand that concept, this is all about new opportunities. Now, next thing I try to think about is to present some new opportunity, I have to understand, like, what's the current opportunity that they're in to try to get their result, right? Everyone's going for some result. There's something they're trying to shoot for. They're trying to lose weight, make money, grow their hair back, whatever it is that you're selling, right? They've got this result they want. And so I got to think, like, what's the current vehicle that they're sitting in to try to get that result? Okay, let's say it's weight loss. Like, hey, I'm sitting in this vehicle, I'm, on the Atkins diet, let's say. That's the vehicle I'm in trying to get this result. Now, if they're having success, they're not going to come to you. They don't want your new opportunity. They don't need it. Okay, but if they're not, they're like, I'm trying this thing, but, like, I keep eating ice cream and it's really hard and they're frustrated. So if you come to them and say, look, that vehicle that you're currently in is not good. Okay, you're not getting the result you want. You know that. I know that. You've been trying it. Now, if I came in and say, look, Atkins does work. You just need to like have more willpower, and you gotta, you gotta blah, 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 blah. And I start pitching that. That's an improvement offer. And they're like, this is painful. Like, I don't want to get better at this painful process. But if I can come in and say, look, this vehicle you're in, the Atkins diet's horrible, but hey, there's this new thing called ketosis. It's different. This is exciting. You can actually like just, whatever. All of a sudden it's like, oh, cool. You're right, this vehicle sucks. And they get out of it and they get in this other vehicle, and now boom, they're off to the races. Okay, so it's all about creating a new opportunity for your audience. And so the way that I do that is just understanding very clearly what's the current opportunity they're in, looking at that, understanding it, and then figuring out what's the vehicle I want to put them in to get that result. And when you understand that, that's the key. Now, there's two types of new opportunities. One is what I call an opportunity switch. That's what we're talking about now. They're currently in this opportunity. I'm switching them into a new opportunity, right? So it's opportunity switching, okay? And that's the core one. Usually the first offer you have, the front end funnel you have, is gonna be an opportunity switch. You're taking them from their current opportunity and switching them into your new opportunity. Okay, so that's for most of you guys, that's your front end funnel. Now, if somebody's come into this and they've had this opportunity switch, every business should only have one opportunity switch. Okay? As soon as you have two or three or any more than one opportunity switch, you start confusing your customers. Okay? I look at the first 8 years of my business and I struggle with this because every week I had a new opportunity for my audience. I'm like, oh, this is the newest thing in the world. It's amazing. And people jump in, they get excited, and then I'm like, oh wait, here's a new opportunity. And they're like, okay, we said this was awesome. That does sound awesome. So they jump in here, and then I keep doing that, and really quick they get schizophrenia, right? They're jumping from thing to thing to thing, and then they stop trusting you, and then they disappear and they leave. So for you, it's understanding that every business needs one only opportunity switch. That's usually the front end thing you're bringing them into. Okay? So they have this opportunity switch. Now that they're in your world, right? And the next thing is, I'm still not coming back and creating improvement. The other offers I create them now are what we call an opportunity stack. I'm stacking on the next opportunity. Okay, so you look at my business right now with ClickFunnels. My first new opportunity I'm presenting people is this thing called funnels. Like, this is the future. This is the new opportunity. And I try to get people to say, yes, that is. And they come and they switch into that new opportunity. And then I'm looking like, what other opportunity, now that they're in my vehicle, what are the other opportunities I can provide these guys? And these become your back-end funnels, okay? So my opportunity stacks, now I've got fill your funnel. This training program is an opportunity stack. You have a funnel, but guess what? You need traffic. Here's a new opportunity. Here's how we're gonna fill your funnel with people, right? You guys are living this process right now. I wanna make sure you're aware of that. My certification program, same thing. You're in the funnel vehicle. I'm saying, look, here's a new opportunity within this vehicle you're in. You can also make money selling funnels to other people. Here's an opportunity stack, and I stack on the certification program. So you look at that. The keys here are do not sell improvement. It'll make your life so much harder. You will instantly negate 98% of your audience, okay? Boom, number one. Always present a new opportunity. Okay, and the first opportunity is your opportunity switch. You're switching them from the vehicle that they're currently in to the new one you want to put them in. And the second thing is, after they're in that vehicle, then what are the other opportunities, the back-end funnels now I can create that are opportunity stacks. And so that's the strategy behind how this whole thing works. I recommend watching this video 2 or 3 times so you make sure you understand all the process, or go deep into the Expert Secrets book. We talk even more about this. But when you create a new opportunity, and when you lead with an opportunity switch, when your front-end funnel is an opportunity switch, and you get people into this new vehicle that you've created, then it becomes really, really easy. And now you can keep stacking opportunities, which make your customers become raving fans. And that's how the new opportunity works.